So for the past 7 days, I recorded myself learning Blender. And I'm not gonna lie, I have made a lot of mistakes, but I can definitely tell you it was a lot harder than it looks. So I recorded my 7-day process and I want to show you guys realistically how I learned it. And to be quite frank, I just want to get better at 3D modeling. I've been taking models from different websites and just 3D printing it. The thing is, like, in order to get better at my skill set, I need to keep practicing and keep innovating, learning new skills to become a master at my own craft. So with every new beginning, every new craft, it always starts with day one. So I went on YouTube to look for a video that can teach me how to do Blender. And the first video that I landed on was the donut videos. The donut video was actually really good. It taught me the fundamentals, and then after that, it started teaching me different features of Blender that kind of got confusing. I wasn't a big fan of that, and so I kind of gave up on that real fast. But then finally, I found a video that did help me a lot, and I've been following through that video for my first project, and it came out amazing. I was a little bit impressed of how much I've learned in that amount of time. I do work 2 jobs, so basically it is really tough because it's hard to squeeze every information in those hours. Day 2 was also similar. This time I did it from a Little Nightmare character named Six, and it was a little bit messy, to be quite honest. It was still cool to see that I was able to somewhat make another character and not following along another video. So in this second day, all I was using was 4 buttons. It was either extrude, grab, or resize, which is literally 3 things I learned for blending. The video that helped me was the Polygirl video, so if you guys want to look at that video, I'll leave a link down below.
And if you were to select this hip bone and you go R to rotate it or G to move it, you can see the other bones.
And then on day 3, when things got a little bit complicated. And the reason why I want to rig is because I want to be able to reuse the character in the later future. I want to be able to do any pose with the 3D model. Only problem is that after learning how to rig, by the way, great rigging video, I'll leave that in the link below too. After learning from that rigging video, it didn't move quite well. It took a long time to learn. There was a lot of learning for me. So I haven't quite figured out how to get her set up. It was very difficult, but I didn't lose hope yet. So day 4 was a redemption day, and I decided to make another character from Little Nightmare who's called Mono. It took quite a while, to be honest. I think I spent another 5 or 6 hours that day, and I only had 2 to 3 hours of sleep. So upcoming to day 5, that was the worst day because that's when I have to rig it. And I won't lie to you, I totally forgot how to rig. So I had to rewatch the video again, and it made my day longer. And even with all the notes that I've taken, it didn't register in my brain on how to do it. And so I felt a little bit defeated that day. And here's the worst part. After spending a couple, many hours on it, and it still didn't come out the way I wanted. So rigging is hard, and I have so much respect for people in the animation industry who just works on rigging. It sucks because, you spend a couple hours every day after work to work harder on something, and only to see it fail. It's not the greatest feeling, you know what I mean? So day 7 was a redemption day. The only thing I focused was just getting something right, even if it's in the most basic shape. So the character I worked on was Gengar, and it worked out amazing. To be quite honest, I actually enjoyed that project a lot more than any other projects I've worked on so far. Still, rigging is always still in the back of my mind, but right now I'm in my own race and I'm not in a rush. I like to keep learning 3D models so I can make more Pokemon statues, and that's my favorite thing to do. If you guys like to see how I made these statues, go ahead and watch the next video. Alright, I'll see you guys later.